While the need for enterprises to transform may be well understood, it almost appears as if a lot of organizations are, nascent in the beginning of their journey, or not as far along as at least I, as a consumer or as a business partner, would want them to be. Now, just is there a need for a stronger case to be made for the executive leadership to invest?
Yeah, I believe we've got to cut this a little bit into a couple of different segments. One, your people. Those internal constituents need to be listened to. They understand, the value best, starting with them. As well, in starting a program for transformation, really around a digital value, it's really about a measurement program, really understanding what you're trying to measure. How is that going to be measured? And listening again back to the internal constituents and the people that know those processes best. That would be the second thing. And then last, speaking to a bit of the technology leg of the stool, it's really about the core business applications, and those interfaces provide the data and the content. Right. I mentioned a measurement program. I think what I've seen work really well is committees that are centered on that. It's not 10 to 12, it's something that's small, 3 folks, 5 folks at most, that can really drive an agenda. They end up adopting, and there's an ownership there around what the change is going to mean for their business, and typically it is a diverse, you try to be somewhat diverse, right? Get folks that understand it at a field level or at a desk level, and then those that are in supervisor or maybe in a director position.
We actually did a study of a cross-section of customers that use our digital experience solution, and blinded, of course. We don't know who reported what, but we had an analyst firm partner with us, and they came back with many great measurements from a business perspective of success organizations have had. Things like, from an investment in the technology, and over 600% ROI over 5 years. Fantastic. I like to hear that as a technology provider. But what really struck with me is organizations reporting new revenue that was being generated. And I think across the spectrum, on average, it was something like north of $41 million in new revenue from just these digital experience transformation activities that they had undertaken over the past few years.